How is business? How is life? Um, Earlier in the day, we had a live session where we talked about the benefits of a growth mindset. Now, let us quickly do another live session and talk about, you know, um, the power of words in relationships. The power of words in relationships. First, what is a relationship? Why do people relate with one another? And in relationship, of course, you cannot. In modern society, you cannot be deaf and dumb. You must talk to each other. You must exchange words. You must express your thoughts. And then, of course, you must exchange written words. So, first, what is power? What is words? And what is relationship? And then we now look at the power of words in relationships. Now, power has to do with potency. Power has to do with influence. Power has to do with energy, something that sort of makes, gives an ability and enablement to things. So, what is power? What is power? The ability or the capacity to do something, or the ability to act in a particular way. So, words carry an ability. Words carry capacity to effect changes, influence mindsets, enable people to do things they want to do by themselves or things they want to do for themselves. So, in relationship, what is the power of the spoken word? What is the power of written words? What capacity does words have? Or what ability does words have to direct and influence behaviors and change the course of things? Capacity, ability. So words are able to positively influence relationships or negatively influence relationships. For young people, because the bulk of our audience are young people from America, from Africa, I want you to know that your words can enable you to direct your relationships in a certain direction. Your words can affect the relationship. The words of the people you relate with can equally affect the relationship. It can affect friendship. It Good words can turn bad people into good, and bad words can turn good people into bad people. So um, just watch out for the influence that the words of your friends are having on you. You know where you are going. You want to make your life count for something. So make sure that you are relating with people whose words, you know, is positively influencing your own, words and influencing your own life. So if words talks about capacity and ability to influence, what is words, or what are words? Now, a single distinction or a command or a signal. It could be written, it could be spoken. A word could be written, a word could be spoken. A word basically is expressing the innermost thoughts of a person. A word Words bring out your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, how you feel about your friends, how you feel about people. So, um, words are very powerful, either spoken or unspoken. Words are very powerful, even when written. Take, for instance, the Bible, written words. Imagine the influence that written word has on people. Jesus said, "My words, they are spirit and they are life." So, the power of his words have changed the lives of millions of people, if not billions of people. For the past 2,000 years, his words have been influencing people. His words have been changing lives. So we're talking about the power of words. We're talking about the capacity of the spoken word or the capacity of the written word to affect how you relate with yourselves and how you relate with people and how people relate with you. So, what is relationship? What is relationship? Relationship, the way in which two or more people, two or more things are connected, the state of being connected, the way two or more people, two or more things are connected, and the state of being connected. So words can connect people together and words can disconnect people together. That is why when people talk to you in way and manner you don't like, you disconnect. When people speak to you in ways and manner that takes energy out of the room, out of the environment, you disconnect. So if you want your relationships to be healthy, and your relationships to be effective, you must learn to use words that connect, words that brings about um, strong ties. So, because these words can influence the direction in which your relationship will take and the direction in which your life will take. Even after you disconnect from people, those words remain. Those words are like seeds that are deposited in your soul, deposited in your consciousness, deposited in your mind, deposited in your life. Long after words that have been spoken depart, and long after those people depart, the deposit of those words can still remain in your life, and the influence of those words can still be seen and felt in your life. So be careful the kind of friends you make, be careful the choice of relationships you keep, be careful and be mindful of the words that are spoken either in your presence or behind you. Even when these words are spoken about you on social media, don't take it for granted. Always make sure you react positively to every negative word that is spoken about you because these words are very powerful. Words, actually, they are spiritual. Every word is spiritual. Jesus said, "The words that I speak, they are spirit and they are life." So these words affect our spirits, these words affect our lives. So we must be very, very careful the words that we allow to come into our lives because if we don't do anything about these words, you know, they can mar our lives and they can make our lives. So not just the words people speak to you, you also be careful about the words you speak to people. Be mindful about the words you speak to people because what connects you strongly to people, because relationship about connection, what connects you strongly to people are words. The words you speak, you know, they connect you very strongly to people. So people that do not enjoy favor, most times they are people that bring bad energy into the room. They bring rough energy into the room. So um, as you move in life, as you relate with people in life, either in workplace or in church setting or in political setting, official capacity, you know, even casual relationships are affected by words. Okay, so do everything within your power to make sure that whenever you're in a relationship with people, you bring your A game into the relationship. So that's it. Let's do a quick recap. We talked about power. We said power has to do with capacity, power has to do with ability, and then that words has to do with, you know, words has to do with spoken or written. Words are expressions of thoughts, okay? You know, the single unit of an expression, that's a word. And then um, words, when combined together, form sentences. And these words, they carry energy. In short, words are the purest form of energy because the entire world we live in was created by words. You know, in the beginning, when before light came, God said, "Let there be light." So we have an idea, you know, that it was the word of God that created us. Remember the story of Prophet Samuel. The Bible said, "None of his words fell to the ground." So, and God said that his words, you know, they are like rain. When they get into a thing, they don't ever get back to him empty or void. They must accomplish what he has sent them to do. So words can also be recognized. People can use words to destroy nations. People can use words to destroy lives. In short, in the occultic words, all those forces of wickedness, they use words to destroy lives. Why? Because they know the power of words. So if a wicked person is in a relationship with you, they can use words to destroy your life. When people who are good, you know, people with good spirit come into your life, they can use words to build your lives and build strong relationships between you and them. Okay, so make sure that you are in a healthy relationship and make sure that these relationships, you know, you are not verbally abused. You're not verbally abused. If you're in a relationship where people verbally abuse you, find a way as soon as possible to get out of that relationship. Find a way to get out of that relationship because you cannot grow in a toxic environment. You cannot grow in a toxic environment. You are not doing yourself any good, you know, by prolonged stay in a relationship that is not healthy. So do everything within your powers to make sure that you bring good words into your relationship. Bring good words into the organization that you work for. Speak good words. Love the people that you're in a relationship with. Speak good words about them. Think healthy thoughts about them so that good words and good thoughts and good energy can come out of your communication. All right. So this about it. This is not all. We will continue to talk more on relationships and talk about the various things that affect good relationships and those things that can destroy good relationships. So, as a business person, I relate with people at different levels. I relate with people as consultants. I relate with people as business owners. I relate with people as associates. I relate with them as founders. I relate with them as mentors and role models. So you need to understand the several relationships that exist in your business. Okay, understanding these relationships will help you to better contribute